Okay mga lods, welcome back to another content about sa mga DDS. Teka lang, lagyan natin ng tugtog. Okay, so nakakatawa kasi to. Seryoso talaga to ay mali. Akala nyo joke lang tong image na to. No, it's real. It's very real. So ano po ba ang nangyari dito? I-explain ko lang sa inyo. Panoorin lang natin ng konti. Okay, yan.
Explanation is necessarily case specific.
Case
or conditional release of a detained person on health grounds. Nevertheless, the appeals chamber has indicated that the medical condition of a detained person may have an effect on the risks under Article 58(1)(b) of the statute and may be a reason for the trial chamber to grant interim release with conditions.
Okay.
Ayan.
The appeals chamber considers that...
Ayan o, pa, nakaganon pa. Ano yung Miss Universe? Hindi, ganito kasi yan. Ang DDS kasi may faction yan. Yung mga banateros ni Banat Bay, yung mga bading na kasama nila Joey, tsaka nila Sas. Tapos ito yung mga sina Alvin and Tourism. Si Alvin and Tourism, nakaaway yan ni Harry Roque. Ni Harry Roque at tsaka ni Maharlika. Okay, so si Maharlika, Harry Roque, sila yung OFW side. So, sinasabi ko lang sa inyo kasi, miski sa grupo nila, may infighting na tinatawag. Now, syempre, palakasan sila ng pray kay God. I mean, kung gusto nyo nung maniwala sa Diyos, wala naman problema doon. Pero, ang akin lang kasi, this is a man, which is, I find it really ironic, na minumura yung Diyos. Okay, sana kung di siya naniniwala totally di ba? Who is this stupid God? Gumanon siya Ngayon, ini-invoke nila yung pagka-relihiyoso ng mga Pilipino para tulungan si Tatay Digong. Don't you find that the least ironic na ganyan yung ginagawa nila? It's ironic and it's stupid. Tuloy natin.
Such determination is necessarily case specific.
Case specific.
To the defense's assertion, nowhere did the pretrial chamber suggest that it was precluded.
Tignan mo, parang magsasama ng Espiritu Santo.
Assessing the information about Mr. Duterte's health within the context of its assessment under Article 60
Ito si Tio Moreno yung isa dyan Ito.
of the statute.
Malamang sa dahig to Ibig sabihin, ganito kayayaman yung mga vloggers na yan. Hindi naman murang pumunta sa dahig. Pero I believe nasa dahig yan. Kasi si Alvin and Tourism kasi, sa dahig siya naka-based. So, I'm not sure kung etong si Alvin na to is nasa dahig ngayon. Ang pinopoint ko dyan, mga lods, nagpapaawa na naman sila. Alam nyo kasi, wag nyo kasing gawing personality politics tong bansa natin. Tumili kayo ng mga tao at sa merito nila, sa nagawa nila, doon sa kanilang stint or at least yung capability nila, kung capable ba sila gumawa ng tamang desisyon. Kasi etong mga ganito kasi, yes, meron siguro naman qualified si Duterte na tumakbo bilang pangulo. Pero ang point nun kasi, alam na natin yung karakas ng mga Duterte, 'di ba? Tama na. Hindi ako nagpo-promote ng ibang politiko. Kung ayaw nyo sa pink movement na sinusuportahan ko, di wag. Kung ayaw nyo sa Tulfo, di wag. I'm just saying sa inyo, look at this objectively. Ang dami yung nagagalit sa akin dyan. Pero look at the people you're supporting. Parang ginawa nilang santo. Ano bang ginawa ni Duterte para mapunta dyan? Sa tingin nyo ba mali yung, ito pa yung isa dyan. Mamaya na lang yun. I-hold ko muna yung thought na yun. Pero ang sinasabi ko lang dito, yung mga ICC judges or yung ICC naman, hindi naman yan mga tangat bobo. Di ba? Mga abogado din yan. They are people of high level of intellect. Pero maririnig mo si Maharlika, tinatrash talk niya yung ICC. Akala mo naman may bilang talaga, di ba? Or si Banat Bay, sinasabi niya na mali daw yung desisyon, contextual daw yung... No, he killed a lot of people. That is a fact already. You have to accept that there was a better way in handling people who have committed drug problems. Yung mga nag-addict, di ba? Marami namang ganun. Hindi naman porke addict, criminal agad Don't you want to rehabilitate that person that person first, 'di ba? Pero I'll hold dire-diretso ko lang muna to Meron akong gustong sabihin towards the end. Natawang-tawa talaga ako kaya kino-content ko to. Let's continue.
Rather, it noted the reports placed before it and considered that they were unable to affect its finding on risks under Article 58 1B of the statute. The defense has failed to show.
Yun, nako si Tio Moreno, umiiyak na. Si Tio Moreno parang law student din yata yan at saka si Joey. Mga law student din yan Why are they shitting on the ICC?
Chamber's approach was unreasonable. For these reasons, having rejected the defense's argument under this ground of appeal, the first round of appeal is rejected.
Oh my God. The first ground of appeal is actually the
Tatlo. Apat yan actually.
urgent request for interim release.
Second round of appeal.
So apat yan pero you get the vibe here. The vibe here is very cool to, 'di ba? Parang ano ba naman 'yan? Naiintindihan niyo ba kung bakit dinideny yung request niyan? Naiintindihan niyo ba kung bakit siya nandyan in the first place? These are not stupid people, yung mga ICC judges. They are intelligent people as well. Okay? It's not about politics anymore. Okay? Kung politics yan, edi pinauwi na dito yan. Bakit? Kasi malakas pa rin naman ang Duterte faction dito sa Pilipinas. Pero it's about doing what is right for the first time in our lives. That's why we are governed in a society with laws. So that you are encouraged to follow the law, 'di ba? If you are required pala, mali, hindi lang basta encouraged, you are required to follow the law. Because if you do not follow the law, what will happen? You will go to jail. Ang problema dito sa Pilipinas, going to jail is very difficult. Especially in the power of with the influence of Rodrigo Duterte. So what has this government done? Nilevel lang nila yung playing field against dun sa mga nabiktima ni Duterte that he is proudly branding. Kasi there is no criminal in their right mind that will admit to a crime that they did. But Duterte is very proud. Ang mahirap diyan kasi baka magka-precedence dito sa Pilipinas na pwede mong dalhin yung yung batas sa kamay mo. This is happening every day sa akin, 'di ba? Anong nakikipagdebate ako sa mga DDS. Okay? Pasensya na kayo kung ibabalik ko sa akin yung storya. Kasi I experience it myself. Okay? Anong sasabihin nila sa akin? Una-una, tatawagin lang akong addict. Pwede ba yun? Siyempre hindi. Bakit? Kasi may libel laws tayo that guarantees us you cannot at least call someone impute a crime or a vice on someone. Diba? Yun yung isang idea ng libel. Kasi it's a comment and yung comment na yun, nandun yun. Pangalawa, anong sasabihin nila? Yung condition ko, yung medical condition ko, yung parating itinatapon sa akin, it's not about the arguments anymore. It's not about that. It's about yung ginawa mo in the past, yung pagkatao mo na yung sisirain nila. That's why I really love doing this. Well, it's a job para sa akin tong ganito. Kasi I want to show you guys that even in the face of adversity, we have to push through. Tawagin akong, and eto na, yung hino-hold ko na point. Itong mga tarantado na to, tinatawag nila, hindi naman itong mga tong minumura ko, yung mga fans lang nila. Yung mga tarantadong fans nitong mga tao na to, yan, yung i-qualify ko. Tinatawag nilang bayaran ng ICC. To the point na si Sir Jack, sinabi niya, ang kumikita daw ng pera, ang ICC galing sa Pilipinas. How is that? Ang International Criminal Court has meron silang member state, and each member state, if panoorin niyo yung sistema sa NATO ni Trump, 'di ba? Meron silang binibigay doon na parang tongpats, hindi naman tongpats, parang fee nila doon para makasali sila doon to maintain yung NATO. Ganon din sa International Criminal Court. A little bit of research would really go a long way dito sa mga ganitong bagay. Ang pino-point out ko lang kasi, please, wag po kayong mga ganitong tao. You should be the first one to criticize the politician you support if mali yung ginagawa nila. Ganun lang kasimple yun. Kunyari, si Raffy Tulfo, halimbawa, meron siyang corruption issue. I will be the first one to criticize Raffy Tulfo. 'Di ba? Oh, si Lenny Robredo, if she has a corruption issue, if she misused public funds, then I will be the first one to criticize Lenny Robredo. O Nico, ba't si Boss Martin mo? I also criticize Boss Martin. Sinasabi ko, kung meron kayong ebidensya, ipakulong nyo. Hindi yung puro ngas-ngas sa social media at propaganda. As it stands, sabi ng ICI, sabi ng DOJ, mahina pa yung ebidensya laban sa kanya. I'm not the one to decide that. I'm just a citizen here. I just tell you what I hear and what I know doon sa mga networks ko, mga little birds ko. Di ba ganun din? Etong mga to kasi, they have, kinultado na nila yung utak nyo sa mga, na pag sinabi ni Duterte, it's the law. It's not supposed to be like that. Wala naman tayo sa monarkiya eh. Nasa bansa tayo na dapat sinusunod natin ang batas. Dapat yung constitution, yung reign supreme. No one is above the law, dapat. Duterte, his legacy is he showed that he is above the law. Now, eto lang yung way para mapanagot ng tao na to. It's never gonna be here. Paano ko nalaman yan? Si Apo Lakay, hindi naman mananagot yung pamilyang Marcos. Tingin nyo ba? Mananagot pa yung mga yon? Tingin nyo ba? Mababayaran yung estate tax? Hindi. It's not. Wala nang mangyayari. So you just have to take the W's and actually admire na merong nangyari. That there is someone of kalibre ni Duterte na nahuli. Isn't that good? Anyway, yun lang po yung sa akin for today. Kaya mga lods.